Alrighty, our final Raw review for the night. Continuing where I left off, we start off with Brie Bella versus Alicia Fox. It was decent back and forth women's match, not your best, but still piss break available. Next we have promo with Ryback, Heyman, and Axel. Paul Heyman saying he never felt happier since Ryback saved him from Punk. He says the flowers never smelled sweeter, the foods never tasted better, and he wanted to go out into the middle ring and propose to Ryback. And up next, we have a Big Show interview. Renee Young asks him how he's feeling, and he talks about all of the stuff that Stephanie McMahon and Triple H have made him do over the past week. He just goes completely AWOL, acts like the disgruntled employee, says he's going to go to the office, knock Triple H out. He goes to the office, grabs Brad Maddox by the neck, and just forces him against the wall and tells him to go get Triple H. He goes get Triple H, and next we have Del Rio versus Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder on Raw again. Whatever. Jobs to Del Rio. Whatever. Typical Del Rio match. End with the cross arm breaker. And next we have Paul Heyman and Ryback. It goes out. Basically, it was a funny segment. Fans chanting, get a room, with that was the funniest part of the segment. Paul Heyman gets down on his knees, asks him, will you be a Paul Heyman guy, before he can say yes. CM Punk's music hits. He comes out through the crowd, goes to jump over the protective barrier, trips, fakes a knee injury. The WWE official doctor comes out. He's next to the ring apron. He reaches down, grabs a kendo stick, and whacks Paul Heyman's legs. Then he just cleans house with Ryback and Curtis Axel, completely demolishing Curtis Axel with the kendo stick. Gives him the GTS. Good segment. Decent hardcore segment. Next, we have a six-man tag, Shield versus Dolph Ziggler and the Usos. Typical six-man tag. Shield wins. Whatever. And next, we have Big Show back in Triple H's office. You think like Triple H is going to come in. Next, you see a bunch of cops. Really just NXT talent, but decent standoff. You think Big Show's gonna get arrested. Stephanie comes in, talks the cops out of arresting him, while insulting him at the same time. Vouch for that he's just making a mistake, made a simple mistake, and he won't do it again. Then Stephanie says that she talked with his wife, and he's also a disappointment in the bedroom. Whatever. And which he's alone in the office, gets pissed off, goes up to the poster for Triple H's documentary DVD, punches the poster, and puts his fist through the fake drywall that they put up. Alright segment. Not so much. Decent decent drama for the segment. Then we have RVD, an interview segment with Rob Van Dam. Goes through, talks about how he's going to beat Alberto Del Rio, shows a highlight reel that was on WWE's YouTube page of his top 10 extreme moments. Pretty decent video that they had on their channel. Ironically, you won't see half of those spots in the actual match, but I'm pretty sure the match is gonna be pretty good at Battleground. So, decent interview. What do you expect from a face saying that they're going to win? And next, I really don't want to talk about the main event, but whatever, I'll throw it in. It was Santino versus Antonio Cesaro. Only thing that stood out was Antonio Cesaro's helicopter spin, and if the camera angles that they had for Raw didn't make you motion sick, that camera angle will make you motion sick. Like, how much longer till fans who are watching that throw up because they're fucking motion sick? Quit that fucking camera angle. And it brings us to the face-to-face segment between Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan. And a nice back and forth. Orton insulting Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan bringing up segments where he does not need to be inspired by Triple H to bring out his best and for a title match. He more or less, I've been doing it since the beginning of my career. And it leads to a all-out brawl. Nice, pretty good hardcore brawl. You had Daniel Bryan being driven into the ring post, driven into the steps. Brie Bella comes out trying to get Randy Orton to stop. Randy Orton does stop for a second after he gives him the Hangman's DDT onto the protective mat. He walks away. He comes back, strips everything off the announce table, puts Daniel Bryan on the announce table, and RKO's him through the announce table, ending Raw. It was a okay show. I wouldn't say not bad, not great, but pretty decent Raw. So pretty decent go-home show for the WWE Battleground pay-per-view. And that'll be the end of tonight's Raw review. Peace the fuck out.